morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and those who are neither, wherever you are in the world. I'm Rambling Rusty Elm, and this is Rambling with Rusty. Last time on Rambling with Rusty, we made our way to the city of Horizon, and today we are going to be exploring this region as we continue to work on our skills and building our character. So without further ado, let's get into it. What do you got? Profitable proposition. If you haven't won a proposition, guaranteed to be profitable. Let me tell you what I know. What a piesta is. It's the scalekin that looks like a snake, except it gets around on 4 legs. The creatures are wont to petrify their prey with their dreadful gaze before moving in for the kill. I want to get my hands on their eyes. Eyes of the serpent, they're called. And I need someone who knows how to handle deadly wildlife to do the procuring for me. If you could slay some of the beasts, bring me 4 of their eyes. I'll see to it that you're well rewarded. Pofulupa requires your aid in apprehending a thief. Most dire happenings are afoot. A most grave and treacherous trespass. Some unprincipled knave has been filching supplies. Where to apprehend this rapscallion? I've procured 4 iron leg traps. To be completely honest, however, I'm not entirely certain how these things work. Would you be so kind as to set them for me? Once you're done, report to my fellow brassblade, Chechezan. He'll want to know that his traps are being put to proper use. Okay, so... Now report to somebody inside. Yes, right here. You've set those traps up for Falupu. Excellent, perhaps now we'll see who. That ball's in a knapsack. Those my leg traps in front of the gates. And lose a foot. I better disarm these things before someone important is horrifically injured. Yes, I know you were just following orders. He certainly means well, but disaster follows the man like a behemoth chasing a butterfly. Bone necklace. Intelligence of mind. Dexterity and strength. Okay. Now to find these, critters I'm supposed to be fighting. Okay, that was weird. As far as the serpent I want, slay many pieces as it takes to procure them. The eyes, my thanks adventure. What do I mean to do with these things, you ask? Why sell them, of course. They may not look like much at first, but if you dip them in an alchemical concoction, they transform into beautiful red gemstones. And these gemstones happen to fetch a handsome price in Gridania. First, these are found in the Black Shroud, you see. As a merchant, it's my job to know such things. Okay. Okay. Dedanin would like you to deliver a message to the mines. So happens I've got a situation that must be resolved post haste, and I do mean post haste. I'm plumb out of premium product, and my latest order is yet to arrive. If I keep my customers waiting, this could be irrevocably damaging to my reputation. What's worse, I paid my man in advance for his services, despite his assurances it would be simple. I've heard nothing since he departed. Find drunken stag and give him this notice. I cannot afford any further delays. What do you want? Dedenen's prospect. He can send all the notices as he likes, but it won't change a thing. The concern has closed the mines due to some incident in the depths. It's a goddamn shame too. Lost a decent haul just over yonder during all the chaos. I did say I needed some better boots. Amateur. Toward a copperbone. Lost his mining tools. Please, a moment, if you would. Do you mean to go into the mines? I fled for my life when the goblins came, and only now realize I left my tools behind. Please retrieve them for me, my sharpened pickaxe, old hammer, and heavy sledgehammer. Without them, my life's good as over. Okay, that's the smith, so I need to go this way. Please find my... Gods bless you, you found them. Oh, my beauties, I thought I'd lost you forever. Mining's all I've done, it's all I know with Copperbell. What it is now, it's time to move on elsewhere. Oh, I can't thank you enough. You've done more for me than you could ever know. Okay, Drunken Stag needs someone to retrieve the raw drop test. Product year dated him going about his valuable gemstone known as the Nashakite. I managed to dig up a goodly amount just before the mines were closed off. Packed it up, hauled it out even, but then the 12 damn goblins came along. Not like any goblins I've seen before, and hungry only for the good rocks. They had eyes from a gemstone, so I had no choice. Stone torches had their hands full excavating the mines, so they ignored the beasts. Even now, they're only concerned with keeping people out. Please, friend, if you're willing to face the goblins, would you bring my Nash? Why not? It didn't seem that hard. Let's see, I think... Yep, need to go back over this way. How did you fare, friend? Did you find the ore? I did indeed. Beautiful, isn't it? Rarer than stones. More expensive than most. They say the green is the same as the eyes of Nanasha Unasha, who once ruled as Sultana. This should save Dedanin from his troubles if we're enough left. There's far less here than what I found. I reckon these goblins made us meal of the stuff. Bronze Saleh. I don't know what my current is, so I just have to take this. Quest complete. Next quest. Blooded and bowed. Yeah, I still don't know what that emblem means, so okay. Battle Warden, love me, kills us. Independent armor fitter. Nothing. I need merchant mender. Let's go ahead and repair all. Yes. What do I have? I have 15, almost 1,500 gil. Well, might as well find out what we got going on around here. Okay, well, let's see. That's a little bit of experience. Oh, that's something new. I probably shouldn't try that level 50. 164 experience. Woohoo, level up. Let's see, that would mean I need to go back to unable, unwilling to tackle larger prey, tend to feed on young fish. Lack of a young fish leads to an eventual lack of old fish, putting these fishers of Crescent Cove Okay, well, now I gotta head back to Ulda, I guess. Get my next class quest. Hey. Why do I feel... Seeker wants through a whole new world of colors. You there, yes, you, the decisively unfashionable adventurer. Gods be good, never in my life have I seen such unapologetic focus on function at extreme cost of form. The mere sight of you there makes my eyes bleed. As a lover of all things aesthetically pleasing, I cannot in good conscience allow you to continue roaming the realm in that sorry state. I won't be able to talk for any length of time. Be a dear and buy me a bottle of orange juice at the stall by the northern gates, would you? Once I've moistened my throat, we shall see to this business of revenuing you. See, northern gates. I think this is the harbor. Purchase item. Orange juice. Purchase. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you can have the OJ. 7 gil. Gulp few, that's relief. Finally, I can teach you how to bring color into your life. There are handy items called colorants. Allow dyeing rainbow of colors. Simple to use. No excuse to be fashionable and unconscious. Rest assured it will not affect the properties. Practicality will not suffer for the change in appearance. Should be glad and you also know the garments can be dyed repeatedly, so there's no fear of getting locked into one color. Garish pink that seemed like so much wonderful idea after a dozen glasses of red can be undone. And that is all you need to know about dyeing gear. Okay. Glamours. Oh dear, dear, dear. This will never do. My sense of aesthetics simply won't allow it. If only you'd spare a thought for silent coordination. Hope your guard holds up, dear. That's it. Made up my mind. Take it upon myself to save you from... Where to begin? Pissed peste. I'll have some blood orange juice. Make sure there's no pulp in it. Here you are. You shouldn't let her push you around, you know. Give her an elm and she'll take a mom. How's that drink coming along? Blood orange juice. Oh, delicious. Nothing better on a hot day. Some say I have expensive taste. Too short. Glamours. What's a glamour, you ask? Well, they use a glamour prism at a catalyst to project an image of one item onto another. It's just an illusion, mind, but very convincing. The original object stays essentially the same, it just takes a new appearance, that's all. Remember, if you fancy change, you don't have to stick with the same glamour. Just apply another one. Use glamour to dispel it or return the object to normal. Why sacrifice style for such undemmed truffles as durability or protection? Limitless possibilities for self-expression. Go ahead, give it a try, and do make it quick, dear. For my sake, I'm finding your uninspired attire more offensive each passing moment. Glamour's now available. Okay. Yeah, you may use dressers to transform items into glamours and create a semblance for quick and easy use. Storyteller 2. Yes, I needed to go this way. Mira, First Sword Mira wishes to assign you another task. Hey, El Rusty, you come at a good time. I have another task I wish to assign you. The Immortal Flames and the Brass Blades have both requested the Guild's assistance in maintaining security at Camp Drybone, vital outpost along the Royal Allegan Sunway. The Amalja have been raiding caravans with reckless abandon, creating significant disruption. Mulda has a long troubled history with the Amalja, so raids are not unheard of. However, this recent escalation must be addressed. Go to Camp Drybone. Search for the raiders. I've already dispatched other gladiators to patrol the region. Okay. Black shroud. Eastern Thenolin. Oh, not that way. Okay. Okay, I know where I'm headed. Gate of Thal. The Gully Gate. See, where am I? I'm here. Need to go up that way. Okay. Oh, look at that beastie. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, another one, huh? Difficulty rank unlocked. I'll have to ask somebody about that. Okay. See, where am I headed? You've discovered a new level. Level up. New location. Level up. Okay. And they're still here. Don't worry, brother. I'll be fine, though maybe not when the first sword is done. Go tell her that the Malja are dead. Leave the merchant to me. Really? I don't want to run all the way back there. Which way is out? That way is out. I knew I was right to tend you, Rusty. You've done us proud. Seven hells, this place reeks of sweat. How do you expect a man to concentrate on a swordplay like this? Aldous. You remember me? How goes it, brother? You. Good to see you too, Amelia, my dear. You're more beautiful than I remember. You're alive. Where have you been all these years? Answer me. Me? Well, you must know I'm on a spiritual journey of self-discovery. This is serious. We all thought you were dead, and for you to walk in here as though nothing happened. Have you forgotten how you dishonored us? I should cut you down where you stand. No, that's the melee, I remember. All fire and brimstone. I knew that pretty face could still contort itself in some terrifying shapes. Don't pout, girl. I'm just having fun. But as you wish, I'll go. Rusty, was it? Why don't you join me at the quicksand? I could use some company, and I doubt anyone else here would be so kind. Okay. Well. I guess I'm going to the quicksand. I just need to find it. I know there's a way over there through the back byways. Should be somewhere. No, it's going to be above where I'm at. Pearl Lane. Steps of Nod. Ah, the quicksand. Aldous. Duty calls. Commence battle for the old familiar feeling. Why am I fighting Aldous? I have no idea why I'm fighting Aldous. Alrighty, folks. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Rambling with Rusty. We're going to go ahead and leave off here for today's episode, and we will continue on our adventures next time on Rambling with Rusty in Final Fantasy XIV. Until then, I'm Rambling Rusty Elm. Have a good night, and don't forget to stop and smell the roses.